Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to be alive. It's a great day to be alive, really. The Eagles won. And just to commemorate that, let's listen to this. So Sam and I are both from Philadelphia. And the Eagles won. It was a long time coming, but the Eagles won. And I've been watching since I was a teenager, and finally, a championship to our hometown, our first championship, really, our first NFL championship in Philadelphia. So, congratulations! I'm still wearing it right here. Well, another shirt. Another one, guys. Eagles win. I lived in Philadelphia. I've lived in Philadelphia for around 8 years. I'm in Los Angeles now, as cryptocurrencies is a little bit more of a thing here. And yes, let us go through the charts now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. Cool. All right, let's go through the charts now. And the title to this thumbnail, as you saw, was Eagles Fly, Bitcoin Dies. And is Bitcoin going to make a comeback? We'll see. And we'll find out today. Snay always gets effed on the mic on the wrecked days. No, I think my mic is fine. Hopefully the mic is fine. But let's see if we could pump up the market like we pumped up the Eagles. All right, let's see. All right, BTC USD. Let's just dive straight into it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Let's dive straight into it. Longtime Eagles fan myself. Definitely a few tears. Fly, Eagles, fly. Absolutely. People have waited their entire lives to watch the Eagles finally win a Super Bowl, and they did it. And let's go to, and guys, I don't think you'll have to wait your entire life to see Bitcoin back at 20,000, but it's not looking fantastic right now. Right, it's not looking the greatest right now. Time to be the weatherman and show us the future forecast. Let us see the future forecast. Let's switch to the 1 day. So this is what I love to see during the 1 day. So we have been steadily climbing, just constantly bouncing through this 100-day moving average. Let's actually open up that 100-day moving average for you guys. Hold on. So this is how you edit it. So you go in 100. So we've bounced off the 100-day moving average many times, and right now we are well below the 100-day moving average, as you see. And that being said, we're just going to take a look at a quick look at the RSI. So I'm going to zoom all the way out here, guys. I'm going to show you how tremendously low this RSI actually is. So we had that nice little dip here. And let me just hide this moving average. We had that nice dip here. I called it bounce 2. That was when the RSI was under 30 here. That was once in August 2016. It happened again during China FUD, September 2016. It happened once more a little bit in March 2017. And today we have finally broken down through the RSI. We are extremely oversold. We are right now, let's actually double check here. We are at 25 on the daily RSI. That is extremely low, guys. It is extremely low. I do apologize for not streaming the last 2 days. This is my favorite sports team, my favorite football team especially. You know, we finally won the championship. So took a day off, guys. This is my first day off, or our first day off in 2018. So do apologize about that. A lot of comments saying all hell's breaking loose, and you know, you guys are nowhere to be found. So hopefully you guys forgive us. But that being said, RSI extremely, extremely low. I mean, we could drop lower here. I mean, we dropped lower in 2016 and 2015, exactly almost a year apart, around August. So I don't see us dropping much lower, guys. I mean, this daily is extremely, extremely low on the RSI, and it indicates we're extremely oversold. And if we just go look at a GDAX real quick, let's go take a look at GDAX. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Yeah, we don't really usually stream this time, but apparently a lot of people, there's a lot of demand for it. So, you know, hopefully this is a better time for everybody. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. All right. Hopefully that's okay. All right. So we're at GDAX. You just click view exchange. You guys could follow along if you want as well. And then you can go to BTC. Let's see. We do this live every day, guys. So, you know, you can more than welcome to ask questions, and I will go through the markets with you guys. But for now, let's go through Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then we'll go to your altcoins, guys. So we have a lot of sell pressure and a lot of buy pressure. It looks pretty equal to me. I mean, I'm not going to overanalyze this. This depth chart doesn't show us much, but we'll go back to the charts. But this is the hourly. We're continuing dropping on the hourly over and over and over and over again. And that being said, we are let's see. We are going here. Hold on. Let me actually pull this back out. So you could push this to 10. So this shows you $10 intervals. So you can see how many orders we actually have on GDAX. And it's pretty tremendous, right? I mean, it's really, really tremendous to see what's actually happening with Bitcoin and the buy orders. We're continually breaking down through these supports. And our support, we said that psychological level 270. That's 270 Bitcoin to really get back up there, guys. It's not that much. I'll tell you the truth. I mean, we could easily break through this 7,000. I wouldn't be surprised if we broke through this 7,000. I mean, it's just really, really tough. And the heater is still on, so I'm actually going to turn off the heater, and I'll be back in like 20 seconds. I'm sorry, guys. It's like boiling in here. All right, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. And poof, I'm gone. Yep. Just like your Bitcoin, just like your portfolio. Poof, you're gone. Just kidding. But this is it. I'm not too worried. I mean, this RSI is very, very low. Going back to GDAX, we have that strong support at 7,000, but this is not really that strong. I mean, I think we could easily break through this if there's enough bear pressure. And let's actually go take a look. We're looking at the daily right now, and it's important. It's really, really important to look into different intervals. Daily is a long-term interval. Hourly and 4 hour, that's a medium and to short-term interval, and that's what we're going to be looking at next. We're going to just work our way down from the 12 hour, and the 12 hours obviously half a day. And this is actually interesting. Everyone, I think this is good for everyone to learn here, and let's actually go through it. So this moving average here is you know, it says 100 here, right? But whoops, 100. So this is actually 100 candles. This is not 100 day. So that means 100 candles at 12-hour intervals. That's 50 days. So this is a 50-day moving average. So you want to be sure You want to be really, really sure that, you know, when you're talking about moving averages in 100-day, 200-day, that you have to understand that they're actually candles. Unless you're on the daily interval, it's not actually a 100-day interval. These are candle averages. So that's why they change. That's why they are constantly changing. And now, since we're looking at the 12-hour right now, RSI extremely low as well. No sign of reversal. Still negative momentum. It just does not look good right now, especially for the wave trend. And I'm actually going to add a, I don't know where it went, but I used to have it here. But I'm going to add a stochastic RSI. Stochastic is super low as well. That's a good sign for me. Let us go to the 4-hour now. So keep an eye on the blue line, guys. And we're going to keep switching. This blue line is the moving average. And we're going to keep switching between moving averages. And I'll show you how it changes. And so see, for example, if you guys missed it the first time, daily, that's the moving average. It's 100-day, 12 hours. So 12 times 100, 0.5 times 100. This is, how much is this? That's 50 days, right? And, you know, I've been out of school for a while, guys. So hold on. I know I'm an engineer and I should be good at math, but let's actually just calculate this out. So it's 4 divided by 24, okay, times 100. And this is a 16-day moving average once we go to the 4-hour. And you see it drastically changes. So the moving average, don't be fooled that this is 100. Don't be fooled, guys, that, I mean, this is 100 candles, not 100-day. So don't make your decisions if you think, don't make your decisions rashly just by looking at a moving average on somebody else's chart. You want to make sure that the intervals are also correct as well. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we are on the 4-hour. We're continuing to head down. That descending MACD still easily there. I mean, this RSI is still extremely low on every single interval. Stochastic looking extremely low as well. Still hitting that sell signal. Still that negative red momentum. As you see, that red, it's still showing a lot more sell pressure. And one thing I've turned off is volume. So let's go look at the volume. So we haven't had a single green candle since the 3rd. We haven't had a green candle since the 3rd. That's astonishing. Honestly, it is astonishing. But that being said, this falling wedge we were traveling on, we broke down from it really, really hard. I don't see us breaking past, you know, 6.9K. I honestly don't see us breaking past that too much, but we'll actually see. We'll actually see. You know, and you know, there's a lot of FUD from China coming out as well. I don't think it is FUD anymore. I think they're officially banning crypto exchanges in China, and they're targeting offshores as well. They might be targeting Hong Kong exchanges as well. So we'll see if all this pans out. And then as well, tomorrow or the day after is actually going to be a SEC Senate hearing. What to do about cryptos and Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin and all the cryptocurrencies that you've ever loved. And they're going to be making a decision on how to tax them and how to regulate them. So this is going to be a rough week, as we've already been seeing this on Monday. So be careful, guys. Be really careful. And yeah, of course, this is not financial advice, guys. I've never told you to buy or sell anything 100%. You know, I personally think you should watch several people, do your own research. You know, you got to take all the facts in. You know, you can't listen to one person. I'm not your guru. I'm not your, you know, financial advisor. So be careful, guys. There's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of scammers out there telling you buy quote unquote shit coins. You know, we've never shilled like Bitcoin, BitConnect, or anything like that. But Be careful, guys. Just be careful. Make sure you do your own research. All right. Let's see. Okay. I like that a little better, but it's following that falling wedge a little bit better. But that being said, you know, there's a lot of government regulations that are going to be incoming in 2018. We do have that you know, that Senate hearing with the SEC tomorrow or the day after, so that's going to be very, very interesting. So the only time I saw that news was dated January 31st, you know, obviously of this year, 2018, and I haven't seen much more follow-up behind it. So I'll be interested to see it. Okay, so apparently in the comments, someone's saying is Khalid saying SEC meeting has been rescheduled to the 14th of February. Great. Valentine's Day, they're going to reschedule it. Hopefully not much heartbreak there, but we'll continue to monitor that situation for you guys. I don't see it moving past 9,900. No, I mean 6.9. If I said 99, 9.9K, I apologize. I don't see it moving past, you know, 6.9. But you know, I've been wrong before, and you know, we continue to slide down. The biggest thing I would suggest for you right now to protect yourself is to set stop losses. I mean, I think everyone should be doing this. I haven't made more money, but I've made more Bitcoin on the way down than I have on this way up. Of course, that makes sense. So I've just set my stop loss, and it triggers my stop loss. It sells into fiat or USDT, and then I go back and in and buy. So guys, get ready to hold your 3+ years cancel your Lambo pre-orders. Yeah, everybody, you should not be buying a Lambo. I think Lambos are out of the question right now, at least for me. You know, up here it wasn't too out of the question. I'm like, okay, yeah, future's bright, 20K. At 7K, I think it's out of the question for the most of us, right, guys? But that being said, make sure you set your stop losses. So again, what is a stop loss? So this is how I'll really explain it. Let's just draw it out because, you know, we do have a lot of questions on stop losses, and our course goes through it really detailed, but I'll give you a rough explanation through it. If you want to check out our course, it's on you know, udemy.com/cryptosomniac, or you can look in the link below or the description below in this video, and you can find the course there. But guys, it hasn't been a good day for, or good week for, the entire market in general. We had the worst week in 10 years, a 666 point loss on the Dow, right? So we saw this right here. This is a Dow dropped 666 points in the chart. Hey, Snay, why are you going over this? The traditional market. Why are you doing that? Because it reflects the whole market health, right? When people are good, when people are happy with the gains they're making in the traditional market, they're more likely to switch over into cryptocurrencies. That's what we're going to be seeing with Robinhood especially, and I honestly think that I don't want either markets to fail, right? But you know, it's difficult to swallow. And that being said, so more than 1,000 points, like, wow, it dropped 1,000 points this week. That's crazy. That's crazy. So apparently it's the worst since 2009, lowest since 2000. Wow. Okay. So one of the worst weeks for the traditional market. So be careful with that, guys. Even my stocks. I mean, I have a lot of blue chip stocks in my 401k as well, and you know, they've been taking a hit as well. You know, I'm since I'm already being really risky in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, maybe I should switch over. You know, I have to plan out my strategy, and maybe I should switch my 401k over to a more conservative and steady yield than I am, because right now I'm fairly risky across the board. I could afford to be risky. I'm fairly young, you know, I'm still under 30, so I still afford to be risky. I'm not retiring anytime soon. But that being said, you know, you guys need to stay vigilant throughout the traditional market and the cryptocurrency market. Drinking milk now. This is a banana peanut butter almond milk smoothie. It's really good. It's really good. Just, you know, it's over here. It's about 10 a.m. So just eating a little breakfast here. Anyways, let's continue going through the market, and we're continuing to drop still. You know, I don't see us going back below 6.9, but it can easily happen. I'm really hoping it doesn't. I set this line here, but we were talking about stop losses, so let's go over what is a stop loss. So I think this is very important to learn. So for example, if your stop loss was at 10K, for example, this orange line, and you wanted to sell, for example, if you have 4 BTC, you have 4 Bitcoin, okay? And you wanted to sell at 10,000, obviously it's already at 7,000 right now, and it's continuing to plummet. You have 4 Bitcoin, and you want to sell 25% of your Bitcoin. All right, guys, you want to sell 25% of your Bitcoin. What does that mean? How do you sell 25% of your Bitcoin at 10,000 without looking at it? You know, and you're up here, you're at 12,000. You know, screw it. Let's actually do it this real time, because I think it'll get confusing for some people here. So let's actually draw this 7K. So for example, if I wanted to sell, I have 4 Bitcoin, and I want to sell 25% at 7K. So what would that order look like? So one example order, to make sure you get filled, I always put it in $25 to $50 intervals. So this is how you would say it in, for example, in Bittrex or a lot of these other exchanges, you know, to set these limit stop orders. This is how you do it, guys. So it's Bitcoin. It's if, you know, BTC price is under, for example, 770.25, then sell 1 BTC at 7K. Does that make sense, guys? So if this price falls under, so right now this price, let me delete this. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So if this price is under 70.25, let's actually move this over. If this price is at 70.25, and this orange line is kind of indicating it, let me just show you this red. Let me move this up a little bit. So we're really close to that, but for example, I'm not setting, this is not a stop loss that I'm setting. I'm just showing you an example. So if Bitcoin is under 70.25, then sell 1 BTC at 7K. So that's how you set a stop loss. That means I'm setting a stop loss at 7K for a quarter of my position of Bitcoin. That's what it's actually, that's what you truly call it, right? Staying, I'm already down 60 to 70%. Would you hodl or sell back lower? If you're relying on this money to put food on the table for your kids or your family, you know, to pay your bills, I don't think you should have been in cryptocurrency in the first place. You knew this is a volatile market. I honestly don't think this is not an easy game. This is not easy money. I've been in this since 2013, and I'll tell you firsthand, this is not easy money. I've spent many sleepless nights worrying about my portfolio and my bills, and until I had a more stable, now I have a more stable, you know, outlook. I have several different incomes, and now I'm a little bit more stable, right? But originally I was really headstrong about cryptocurrencies, And you know, I'm not your financial advisor, don't get me wrong, but guys, if you're relying on this money, it's essentially gambling. Please, please, please be careful. Okay, this is not easy money. This is not free money. There's no such thing as free money. If you rode this wave up, then you're gonna ride this wave down. Congratulations, you know, you're headstrong, but you don't have to take that risk if you don't want to. If you're already at a significant loss because you bought, you know, very high. I mean, we're sitting here. If you bought any time, in November, you're already at a loss, right? Anytime after November, you're already at a loss. So be careful, guys. Be really, really careful. All right, let's go over some of your questions here. So I'm going to read through some questions. All right. Bought KuCoin with a credit card, $5,000. So it's basically Bank of America is losing money in crypto, right? That is not true. That is not true. If you bought with a credit card, you're still liable for those losses. You know, I think it's up to, I think capital gains losses, you're only able to recover $5,000. Let's Google that. How much is it? 3,000. So if you're married, 1,500. If you're not married, it's 3,000. So you're allowed to claim 3,000 on capital gains losses, and we're already down. We're already down through that 7,000 mark. Let's look at this. Let's look at this at GDAX. Wow, we've already been hit here on 7,000. That's impressive, guys. We're below 7,000 here. This is ridiculous. But look at that. Look at these orders down at 6.5. We have a lot of buy orders down at 6.5, but we'll see. I mean, this is incredible. Now, maybe I lied straight up to you guys' faces. Maybe 6.9 is not really a strong resistance, even though our Fibonacci levels are indicating that. You know, we could easily drop to 6,000. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we dropped to 6,000. But that being said, this RSI is extremely low. This RSI is extremely low on this daily. So be careful, guys. I mean, we could see a huge candle. We could see one of the largest candles in history. Honestly, without a hitch, we could see a massive candle push us right back up to 8,000 within an hour. So be careful, guys. If you're selling, you know, be careful. What levels do you set your stop loss? 10%. So I always set around 10 to 15% stop loss on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and a lot of my altcoins. My altcoins obviously get shifted into Bitcoin, and then I quickly shift that into fiat. So right now I'm around 10 to 15% into fiat already. So I'm probably going to be buying very soon Bitcoin. And look at that. As soon as I said I wanted to buy, it's already back over 7,000. You know, that's the nature of these markets. You know, maybe I'll set an order for under 7,000 once more, and maybe it'll drop right below there. But you know, this is a really shaky time here, guys, and I'm happy. Get wrecked. I know, right? But I'm happy to be here with you guys. You know, I'm here. That's the important part, especially on this channel. We're here when the times are good. We're here when the times are bad. But you know, just be careful, guys. We need this technology to use. We need to use this technology to succeed, even if only if you invest in platforms. Yeah, absolutely. I'm heavy on platforms, anyways. Volume is increasing as the price dips. So what does that mean? Volume is increasing as the price dips. So I'm actually going to show you a different indicator. So it's called on balance volume, OBV. So I'm going to push this out to the 4 hour. So we're seeing a drastic volume decrease, and we'll see if our volume really picks back up. So let's look at this in the hourly. Continuing to break down in volume here. You know, we're actually not seeing that much of a volume increase. I don't think that's an accurate depiction. Looking at the 4 hour, we're not seeing those levels that we were seeing during this whole run up. So the money is there. There's money still in Bitcoin. You know, I don't think there's actually that many orders to be really considered. So one of the big things that I actually had this discussion with one of my friends actually is Bitcoin holders in general are highly ideological. What does that mean? What does that mean, Sam? What does that mean when you say Bitcoin holders are highly ideological? That means a vast majority of Bitcoin holders are there for, not quote unquote for the money. Of course, they're there for the money, but they're there for more than just gains. They're there for the long haul. They see this as a economic revolution. And when I say they, I mean I'm included in that they. I'm highly ideological. I mean, this is why I got into Bitcoin so early. I mean, not as early as some other people, of course. You know, I'm not Satoshi, but you know, my first knowledge was 2011. Bought my first Bitcoin in 2012. 2013 is when I really started getting involved in the space. And you know, and just I'm highly ideological when it comes to purchasing cryptocurrency or Bitcoin in general, because you know I am a believer in the long haul. And that being said, we have some questions here. We have some questions here on Twitter as well, and as well as Facebook. I'll get to your guys' questions. Is this a recess or a correction? So for me here, this is a correction. I don't think this is a long-term recess or long-term non-enthusiastic community. You know, there's still a lot of enthusiasm, still a lot of market enthusiasm behind cryptocurrencies. You know, make better life choices. My girlfriend wants to leave me because I got tired, quit my 9-to-5 job, and I put quite a bit of money into Bitcoin and other altcoins in November. I'm down 50%. What do I do, bro? Okay, well, first of all, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not a relationship advisor. You know, this sounds like some Jerry Springer shit, so I'm going to stay away from that. You know, girls are confusing, you know. You know, and if your girlfriend wants to leave you because you lost some money, I don't know, is she really worth having around? I don't know. Is that really a girl you want in your life? Isn't it for better and for worse? I mean, it was dumb for you to really put all your money into cryptocurrency in the first place, but all right, let's keep going. You know, this is ridiculous. Okay. All right. Don't ask relationship advice from an engineer. Yeah, I wouldn't ask relationship advice from me. Yeah, I wouldn't, dude. Yeah, I just wouldn't. All right. Whoops. I don't know why that just happened again. Okay. Then the next icon in line is the dump because the price keeps dropping in domino effect. So let's actually go through Ethereum because there's still a lot of FUD going on, and I honestly don't think it's really deserved. So let's go through Ethereum BTC. We haven't really seen a drop. Wow. Okay, look at that. This is perfect. This is a nice buying opportunity. So this is a 0.1 rather, and you know, we broke through all-time highs, and now we'll be seeing, is that actually going to break forward or not? And in my opinion, we're still very high for Ethereum. We're still very high for Ethereum in terms of Bitcoin, right? Oh, we're technically actually not even at an all-time high. All-time high was in June, and I think that this is going to happen again. I think Q2 is going to be very strong. Q2 going into Q3 is going to be very, very strong for Ethereum. And I don't think this is not the last of Ethereum. We still actually haven't even broken through that trend that we've set back going forward during this entire huge month of December and January that we've seen this huge accumulation. I don't think we are actually ready for Ethereum to drop quite yet. Look at that bearish engulfing candle on the daily. Okay, so let's go take a look at and I think candlestick reading is actually really good as well. So let's go take a look at this in the daily, and we're gonna zoom in here. There's a massive red candle, right, guys? So there's also an indicator called candles, and this will show you. So this is clearly a bearish engulfing candle here. And we have a hammer. And hammers usually indicate, either a. I think hammers indicate, a decision point of the market. Inverse hammers and hammers indicate decisions in the market. So what am I saying hammer for? So let's actually draw this out, and I'll show you what a hammer is. So bullish engulfing means it engulfs the open and close of the previous day, right? And guys, and remember, days, there's no actual market day for cryptocurrencies, so there's not actually a specific open bell and closing bell for the cryptocurrency market. So be careful about that, guys. All right, yeah, and I have some comments here on Twitter saying this guy would be crying in the fetal position if the Eagles didn't win and the market down this much. Possibly, but guess what? The Eagles won, so fantastic. Okay, all right, let's draw this out. So this is a hammer. Okay, whoa, Control Z. Oh man, I can't even draw this. What the hell is going on? Okay, let me actually zoom out here. All right, I actually am not the best artist, but we're just gonna Google it. Okay, I do not need a candle, a literal candle. So you see this, the tail. So the range of the candle, not open and close, but the range of the entire candle, actually, they call them shadows, or they call them tails, is actually lower or higher. And that's essentially what a hammer is. So, it's larger than the open and close. It's almost double the length of the open and close. So how do you read a candle? Like how? So this is perfect. Wow. Okay. So this is how you read a candle, right? This is open, and then close, right? Or if it's red, it's open up here, close. If it's green, it's open here and then close here, right? That means green candles mean obviously the price action going up, red candles meaning going down. So this just shows you in what interval that this actually happens. All right, Snake made the wrong assumption in his response. I don't mind holding, but Lime, I don't want to see my money go to zero. Are you holding, Snake? I have been accumulating more Bitcoin. So as I've been saying, I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. So as we've been dropping through this market since around 16,000, we've as we've been dropping through this new year, I've been setting my stop loss, getting more fiat, and then buying lower. Setting my stop loss, setting more fiat, buying lower. So monetarily in the fiat, if you look at my fiat value, it's gone down significantly. There's no lie in that. There's no doubt in that. But since I can't tell when the market is actually going to, quote unquote reverse, I've been accumulating. I've been dollar cost averaging my orders. So I've been setting my stop loss. For example, I would sell at 16,000. It drops down to 14,000. I pick a little up at 14,000. I set another stop loss, for example, at 15,000, and then I pick up some more at 13,000. And I stagger my stop losses, and I buy more and more and more Bitcoin. So I've actually increased my Bitcoin holdings vastly, right? Like 30 to 40%. I've been increasing my Bitcoin holdings. For me, that's all that really matters. I believe in Bitcoin long term. But if you do not believe in Bitcoin long term and you are tied to this, and you need your money, you need to rely on this money. This is a very peculiar market. This is a bear market, and if you cannot hold through this, I wouldn't say shorting is the worst option. If you need this money to survive, you need to feed your kids and pay off your bills, pay off your student loans, then what are you doing in this market in the first place? This is essentially gambling. I've always told people that this is essentially gambling, right? You're gambling on potential market influence, right? You're gambling on the success of Bitcoin. All right. Can you touch on why BTC is going up? BCD is going up despite BTC going down. I don't even know. Is that Bitcoin Diamond? BitCloud. No, I don't really know what BCD is. No, wait, that is Bitcoin Diamond. So in US valuation, it's not. So let's actually go to the Bitcoin and okay. So Litecoin, Stellar is doing okay. Stellar is doing okay. Tether having another one of those green Tether days here. Look at that. Smart Cash up 12%. Monocoin. XPlay. I'm not very familiar with XPlay, to tell you the truth. Game credits. Guys, like this is just, it's a bloodbath out here. It honestly is a bloodbath out here. So be careful with what you guys are doing. This is not a stable market. So if you're expecting easy money, it's not happening. We already broke past 6.9. So look at that, guys. Eating my own words. Obviously I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot tell the future. This is super impressive here with Bitcoin. I actually didn't know we had it in us. I haven't sold that much Bitcoin. I mean, I've been selling and then buying back lower and lower and lower and lower. Maybe now's a good time to buy back under 7,000. So maybe I'll buy a little bit more. So this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to buy back a little bit more, and we'll see. We'll see when the bleeding stops. When it comes down to 6,000, I probably won't. Back in early. All right. I mean, there's just so much speculation here, guys. I honestly am not going to spread FUD or speculate anymore. Just be careful of rumors. Don't just, it's, if you're scared, this market may not be for you, but don't go over leveraging yourself either way. But, for me, I believe in this long term. This is not a quick profit for me. I actually don't even withdraw that much Bitcoin. This is a fantastic time to buy Bitcoin. So I'm actually going to put a little bit more money back into the market. And that's just how I am, right? That's just my views on this thing, right? And that being said, let's continue looking at other cryptocurrencies here. Again, the market is going to trend to what Bitcoin is actually going to do. So let's go take a look at ETH USD. So wow, okay, so accumulate under this green line. So wow, we are already in the 600s here, $669. I never thought we'd see the day here. That is impressive. I never thought we would ever see 600s for Ethereum again. Wow, that's impressive. That's really, really impressive. You know, maybe not impressive. You know, maybe depressive. You know, maybe super depressive that we're seeing this again. But you know, this is the reality of the situation that we're in. I mean, we're already breaking past this point here of no return. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't say no return, but you know, I'm probably going to put a very large order if we get under the screen line here, which is around that $600 mark. I'll probably put a much larger order into Ethereum. I do believe in Ethereum long term, and yeah, I mean, maybe I should go ahead and buy some Bitcoin right now. I mean, this is a very good price. I have Bitrix open on my other screen. Might as well do it real quick. I have some USDT. All right. And there you have it. There you have it. Just bought a little bit of Bitcoin. And that's all I'm going to do, you know. I'm just going to buy and sell, you know, set my stop loss. I'll set my stop loss for maybe you know, 70, maybe 60, 66. You know, I probably set it 6.6. A small stop loss, and then maybe I'll buy back even if it goes lower. And that's all you have to do. Litecoin is a good buy at 125. So wow, I did not know Litecoin got down that low. But so let's go take a look. Wow, look at that, guys. Litecoin is just not moving. In terms of Bitcoin, I mean, I said pick up around 0.017. Oh, Lord, let me turn off these candles. Okay. This is impressive, right? I mean, let's turn off this moving average as well. We are, look at that. That's a huge buy order with LitePay being announced. So LitePay, like BitPay, but for Litecoin, you know, Bitcoin Silver essentially. And we're, you know, this would have been a really good time to buy under this 0.17 mark, but if you didn't get in, I wouldn't go chasing this high. I would not go chasing this high. Yeah, I mean, I don't quite understand that either. I actually really don't understand that. So if you look at decentralized exchanges, such as, for example, let's go to BitShares. BitShares getting hammered here. Kyber getting hammered here. You know, it's a rough day. It's a rough day here for the cryptocurrency enthusiasts all over. I mean, this is a large spread as well. We have a $8-9 spread sometimes. This is ridiculous. Early today, I saw $150 spread as orders kept getting cleared. So this is difficult. So do I think Litecoin will head down? I do. I do think Litecoin is going to head back down to that red trend line that we've drawn here. I think it'll come at least back down below 0.017. I think that's a better time to buy here. Personally, that's what I think. And that being said, I mean, let's keep going through the market here. I mean, I don't like to look through the market when Bitcoin and Ethereum and you know is down. Bitcoin and Ethereum is down. Essentially, the whole market is down, but we still have some rays of sunshine, I'd like to say. Where? I mean, look at Stellar. Stellar's not doing as bad as everything else. Like, look at that. Actually, it's doing pretty bad. Let's go take a look at XLM. Guys, you know, if you do like the content, please feel free to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to us. We do these every day, and most likely we'll do one tonight as well. Just a little follow up here. You know, Sam and I both run this channel, so you know, it's a two-person channel. So smash that thumbs up, guys. You know, so don't smash it up for Bitcoin dying, but smash it up for the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, because that's what it's all about, right? You can't have everything good. And that being said, you know, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, and if you're part of the advantage, you know, congratulations, and we'll be giving out another report today as well. You know, the market is suffering, so it's good to have a community. It's good, especially in times of FUD like this. It's good to have people you can rely on. I mean, I rely on a lot of people in the Moon Lounge. You know, just you know, you throw thoughts out there, you get feedback. You know, and that's what it's about. That's what a good discussion is about. So XLM still falling throughout this entire. I think ICOs are part of the market failure. Possible, it's possible. I mean. So ICOs bring regulation, right? ICOs bring regulation. But a lot of what's happening though is tax evasion. People don't want to pay their taxes, and then that's what happens. Is that Bitcoin gets overregulated. And this is going to be an ongoing problem throughout 2018. You know, we're going to see governments continue to put pressure onto exchanges and cryptocurrency holders, just because, you know, because they don't know what to do with it yet. It's such a new technology, you just don't know what to do. And you know, even in America, some states in America that, you know, it's illegal to hold too much gold because, you know, it's too easy to liquidate. You know, you can't track it as easy as you can dollars, right? Dollars are serial coded. They're in your bank account. You can easily track where the money's going, and you know, the taxman could collect off that. This doesn't happen with cryptocurrencies. And that being said, Lumen's still following this downward parallel channel. I don't know why it's up compared to Bitcoin when it clearly shows it's down compared to Bitcoin. 24 hours. So let's look at the daily. Daily still shows it's down. This is confusing to me. XLM, why XLM is so high? I guess it's only up 0.459% compared to Bitcoin. So, let's see this volume. What's going on with this volume? Wow. Wow, look at that, guys. So 2 billion tether in existence, 3 billion in volume. That's room for concern there, guys. That's room for concern. Wow, the entire market taking a hit. So be careful, guys. 69-cent Ripple. So is Ripple a good buy now? Let's see. XRP. Ooh, Ripple is a good buy. I mean, I'm gonna pick up some Ripple. It's pretty cheap now, but I think it's gonna continue to drop. I think it could easily drop some more. Right now, I'm really concerned on Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. I'm gonna be playing the you know, traditional Coinbase game here. I'm not gonna be touching Bitcoin Cash. I'll just be going through Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I'm not gonna touch too many altcoins until I have some strong reversal signals for Bitcoin. Because as of right now, if let's just go back to BTC. I don't see any signals that we're going to reverse. I mean, we'll pull it to the 15-minute. I mean, this is the first green candle in the 15-minute. I mean, the RSI is super low. But this is still not a good enough signal for me. I would wait for this to reverse a little bit. Even on the 5-minute. This is super zoomed in, guys. Yeah, I mean, this is just not enough of a reversal signal anyways. So I actually bought under 7,000. So we'll see how well that trade does, but we'll see, guys. You look like you are losing a lot of money watching those charts. Should I swing trade my car for more crypto? The answer is no. The answer is no. Do not swing trade your car for more crypto. Do not make any rash decisions. Psychologically, you're already a little bit more off than usual, right? I mean, these down market days, psychologically, you're not going to make logical, intelligent decisions, right? You're just not going to make. You're not going to make conscious, logical decisions, and that's just the reality of the situation. Why aren't you going to make these good decisions? Because when the whole market's down like this, it literally it's like a serotonin and dopamine hit. You know, when you're trading constantly and it's a bull market, it's a dopamine hit, right? It's like, oh my God, just keep making more and more money. But now, especially with the bear markets, it's going to be, you know, just biologically, you're not going to make a good decision, you know. So I would not be putting in a tremendous amount of money unless you're certain that the market's going to go up. And I don't know how you could be certain. But that being said, this is a good time to accumulate and dollar cost average. I mean, I've been buying on this way down, so you know, I think everyone should be buying on the way down, not on the way up. Whoever's trying to catch 20,000, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. You know, that wasn't a good idea. But you know, that being said, you can't win them all. And you know, on this 12-hour, we're still headed down. It's just a rough day for the markets, guys. And we'll be here. We'll be back here tonight. This is staying here at Crypto Somniac. I know this isn't like the kind of stream that you want to hear. And actually, tell you the truth, let's give away some free cryptocurrency. I completely forgot about that. So we'll say, if you're on Twitter or Facebook, reshare this video, and tonight's video will give away free cryptocurrency. But the last video we did, it was Rest in Peace Bitcoin, and we're still resting in peace Bitcoin. That video is what we're going to choose our winner off of. Excuse me. So we're going to say 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter, 3 for YouTube. YouTube it is. Okay. So I'm just gonna show you guys this real quick, okay? And then comment YouTube comment selector. There it is. Picker. Okay. It's not called selector. All right. This is some next level speed we're having here. Okay. I actually made quite a bit. All right. So we're going to put the URL here, and then we're going to amount of unique comments. Let's give away some. Winner is Groovy Gaming. FUD title, fuck off. All right. That is what I said. That is what he said here. FUD title, fuck off. And he won some free cryptocurrency. He won some free cryptocurrency. So let's go find this guy. And it actually wasn't a FUD title. Because I still said that, you know, I'm long term on Bitcoin. So, yeah, I guess he just didn't watch the video and you just read the title. So congratulations to this guy. Fun title, fuck off. All right, wherever this guy is. I have some comments I need to review. All right, this is just a bunch of spam. Good Lord. Okay, that being said, let's find this guy and give him some cryptocurrency, even though he literally shit on me. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, the market's doing bad. Everything can be doing bad, but the Eagles still won the Super Bowl. Eagles still won the Super Bowl. So what's going on here? Okay, he's just not here. I don't know where he is. Let's just give away another cryptocurrency. What is going on? All right, there you go. Let's give away another winner. Great stuff. Philip Dolhan. All right, cool. Philip Dolhan. Awesome. Okay. Now we could reach out to you. Guys, what you should do next time, and I forgot to say this, when you're commenting on this YouTube video after it's done, put your ERC20 address in, and then we'll give you some free cryptocurrency. ERC20 address, because we'll give you an ERC20 token. Whether that be Tron or Misa Go or Ethereum, you know, just give us an ERC20 address, okay? So just be careful. Just be careful, guys. Don't give me your Ethereum address. Don't give me your Coinbase Ethereum address because I didn't ask for that. I asked for your ERC20 address, and yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I just don't know where this guy is. I'm trying to give him some, even though he was negative and didn't watch my video at all. Look at this. Bitcoin is not dead. You are the problem and people like you. It has happened before and it'll happen again. Stop adding to the panic. Does no one watch my videos? They just completely, they don't even care. They don't even care. They don't even care to watch my videos. They just like, let's just give this guy a hard time. Let's just give this guy a hard time and not even watch the video and have no perspective on what he's saying. Because what I said was, I don't think Bitcoin is dead. And that's why I put a question mark at the end. Apparently, yeah, titles like this just get very negative comments. Like, look at this. Positive and encouraging title. That's okay. Yeah, that's a decent comment. All right. But anyways, Philip Dolan, you win some free cryptocurrency. Well, let's go over Bitcoin one last time and then call it a day. We'll call it a morning, and then we'll be back here tonight. Haters gonna hate. Haters are gonna hate. So wow, okay. Where's Bitcoin at? Hey, guess what, guys? I just made $100. Well, I didn't really make $100 because I didn't invest one Bitcoin, but I bought under 7,000. Now it's 71. Look at that. Everyone smile. I know it's a tough day. I know it's a rough day here, guys, and especially if you're a Patriots fan. But we're Eagles fans on this channel, aren't we? And that being said, guys, you know, just please be careful. Don't over leverage yourself. Don't go buying and selling too rashly unless you're relying on this money. But you know, just stay vigilant, guys. This is Stay Here Crypto Steemit. We'll be back here tonight. You know, it's actually looking pretty decent right now. Wow. You know, let's actually look at this 15-30 minutes. Let's see, 15 minutes. let's see if we could break. Let's see if we could break out from here. You know, maybe we have hit this bottom at 7,000, and we'll continue to rally, maybe back to 8,000. That would be my hope, right? But you know, anything could happen right now. So be careful, guys. Take it easy. This is Stay Here, Crypto Simnac. Good night and good luck, and good morning, and good everything, guys. Just please, 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 do not listen to too much FUD. Do not over leverage or extend your position past your means. You know, that's all I can say. You know, just you know, trade smart, trade smart, trade intelligent, trade educated. You know, just do not fall into FUD or fear. But that the daily RSI does look very low, and it could mean imminent reversal, like we've seen time and time again. And if we don't reverse this time, you know, this will be the first time in history we get this low without reversing. So that being said, take it easy, guys.